Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly grim and perilous master today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing... Oh my goodness, guys, I forgot to grab my copy. Oh boy, a leather copy. I'll grab that over the break. We are playing... Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition, published by Cubicle 7. This is the most, at the time of recording, the most recent version of a Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay game put out. And we are using that to make use of another supplement that I can't see. Ooh, Salzenmund. Salt and Silver, or City of Salt and Silver? City of Salt and Silver. Sourcebook on the northernmost province of the Empire. For our campaign, which we're calling Salt, Silver, and Sin. And with me today are the stars of our Salt, Silver, and Sin campaign. I'll go the order. I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today. First up is Graham.
Hi, I'm Graham, and I am playing Rudy, who is known also as Ruthard Bellis Dingfelder, although not very often. He is an owler who has become something of a freebooting soldier and is looking for a home.
Very nice. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Thognoth Barrickson. He is a dwarf from the Cragforge clan and a pure Ironbreaker.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Darren.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm playing Alwyn Carlson, who is a human, now bounty hunter. And as always, with him is his lovable family pet, Astrid.
If you're a bounty hunter and a former elder, I guess I'm glad I've got Rudy and Alwyn separated by a dwarf. There is a shield wall between you, and as they say, shield warriors make for good neighbors, or something like that.
As they say.
So, guys, what do you recall having happened last time? For those listening at home, we are a month off from our last session. So
I've got one line of notes, so I can give you that. We returned to Pikemire. With the children.
Yeah, so I can set the stage for you if you want for 2 sessions ago. You guys ended having returned to that farm, the place where you had encountered those lovely old folks and their grandchildren, and had looked into, you found that the place was, the doors were busted down. You found the decapitated bodies of the old folks, and that session ended with you guys finding those kids. And then we picked up the last session in this campaign with you guys at the farm. And you were saying you found some kids? What did you do with them? What did you do with them, Graham?
Well, we didn't just abandon them, which, obviously was an option, because our business now is to move deeper and onward to try and resolve the sort of conflicts that are taking place. But essentially, we just couldn't leave them. And if you like, quite probably the conflicts that we're there to solve are being evidenced right here, right now. The raiders have moved on. We decided that we would actually, rather than, if you like, undertake our mission, we would instead switch to finding evidence of who these raiders were, and if possible, undertaking a revenge action. We then realized very quickly that I think tracking might be a specialist professional skill or advanced skill.
It is an advanced skill, yeah.
Nobody had it. I was a bit embarrassing as a smuggler, but there we are, I didn't have it. Nobody had it. Nobody. So we did the classic, I know, let's go back to Pikemire and find a tracker. And that is exactly what we did. We returned, I think, with the kids.
Yes,
And
you waited a couple of days because of weather delays, and then
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, and we did indeed let the authorities know there what happened. We were given a tracker named Helbert. I've got a note here, charmingly naive, so expect more of that, to help us track the raiders. I think we did retread our steps, and did we manage to track the raiders to? Or maybe this is just wish fulfillment, but I seem to remember that we have a suspicion that we know effectively who the raiders are.
Yes, you do have an operating theory on account of the nature of the tracks that you found. Yeah. Very few bandits are cruising around on destriers.
Quite. So we believe that it's one of the nobles that head up the houses here that are in conflict, specifically Friedrich Kreutzfeldt.
Der Junge.
Yeah. And as I recall, we ended last time with us finding our way through to. Oh, where was it we ended up?
Fireforge. No, not Fireforge.
Was it Fire?
Fire in it.
Fire Ridge.
Fire Ridge.
Yeah.
Which I think gave us further pause to think that perhaps we were right, guys, because Fire Ridge is one of the Kreutzfeldt holdings.
Yeah. Rudy also had a bit of a confrontation with a long, simmering plot point in the campaign. You may remember he's talked many times about how the old fortune teller told him that he would meet his end to a shrub, and when he fell in the forest, he expected that, oh my gosh, was this the start of it? And no, but the dwarf will not shut up about this. And then, do you remember the name of the tavern in Fire Ridge?
Oh, I didn't make a note of that.
It is the Double Shrub.
I'm not going in there.
Yeah. It's all come true, says Rudy. No, the name of the place is Double Shrub, and the rest of the party was giving Rudy the gears on account of his difficulties with shrubberies in previous travels. You did speak to the town guard on your way in as well. Do you have any recollection of what you discussed? It was Talther who took the lead on it, so it would have been John's character. John in particular was inquiring about whether the guard had seen anyone riding through on a destrier as of late. And the guard was a little cagey about answering it, but on account of John's 40, I think, on his charm check, he was able to discern that indeed the Lord Friedrich der Junge, he came riding through not long ago.
You see.
Alwyn, any questions about what you've heard?
Not really. The only thing I was going to ask is, because we're at Fire
Who's this
Ridge,
fucking guy?
Yeah, who's that fucking guy, for starters? But and is he any good? But as we're at Fire Ridge, did we try and look up this Kalinda, this so-called witch?
We just arrived at the end of last session.
Right. Okay.
It's probably next up. Right. We're going to have to work out between us, now that we're here, what we're actually going to do.
Yeah, I mean, Alwyn in the tavern all day last time now wants to know why we didn't do this, and this.
Yeah. Lazy good for nothings.
Any other questions?
It's a bit tricky. I mean, probable now head of the Kreutzfeldts. probable or effective head of the Kreuzfelds.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Therefore, a noble, therefore, of power.
So did this tracker or scout, whatever he is, did you manage to work out what sort of number of assailants we're sort of tracking?
Yes,
looking for?
I think he did. I think there was a feeling that they were mostly on foot, as I recall. Is that right?
The others were mounted as well, but not on riding horses.
Not on
yeah,
right.
not on war horses.
And
was a few.
I think the other thing I'll want to note about the raid on the farm is that there was, again, if I've got this right, there was little and no sign. I mean, not that they had very much, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There was no sign of any looting, per se.
No, food was left.
Much.
Yeah, food was left around. There was not much of a value there, but they did not, sack the place. The only thing missing was indeed their heads.
Yeah, which is a bit worrying, not least from potential. I mean, I don't think it's a tradition. It's not a tradition around here. I don't think to collect heads. So are we looking at some kind of...
Who lacked their heads? Yeah. Who lost them?
Those old, the folks, the old folks that had hosted you.
Free at the farmstead. So the children didn't say anything, did they? They didn't.
They didn't see anything.
They
in
didn't
fact,
witness or anything, or hear anything that might.
I think someone did get a really good social skill roll with them too. So if there was anything that they had, they remember hearing the horses, but they don't remember seeing any.
Yeah, I think I had a really good roll when I first sort of found them to sort of lure them out of their hiding spot, but that was the last dice.
Yeah, the beheading suggests this may be an old thought, but the beheading suggests something abnormal, to be sure. I mean, not just a noble taking care of some difficult but regular business. This is seems outside of whatever it could have been, whatever let's say unpaid taxes or so, I don't know, some weird but unfortunate situation. Beheading would seem to be outside of any normal business.
Even you hang bandits, you don't behead them. Right. So
Yep.
There was one instance where you saw decorative use of skulls as of late, and that was back in the forest at the edge of the to the east.
Yeah.
And this tracker, I assume, is fairly local to the area, so he hasn't heard of anyone that would do such a thing. That any sort of I don't know, it's not maybe a cult or something, or band of bandits or something that that's their calling card. They people.
I guess for one thing, Helmut is actually not local. He technically is local now, but he did not grow up here. Remember, he is part of Galvin, Lord Galvin's retinue, and the Rasburgers are all, it's an anachronistic phrase for this fictitious setting, but carpetbagger would be one way of viewing him.
Yeah, moved in recently.
Yeah,
I whispered to Rudy, boy, this other fella really is an Alwyn skin, isn't he? He seems sensitive.
There's such fragility to Alwyn.
Really?
I think it's his upbringing. Yeah. I think it might be his relationship with his father, actually.
Yeah.
And his brother. Yeah.
Competition.
Anything else you guys recall?
That was very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. The other so from it's not for the characters, but from the players' perspective too. Last session, because we were down players, we took the opportunity to play our first war story in this game. For those listening at home, if you're going through the playlist in this and you found a Warhammer Fantasy 2nd Edition game just before this one, that would be because in many of our games we play on the channel, we have we take the opportunity when we're down players or have different players available or whatnot to play war stories, which are opportunities to tell stories at different parts of the existing world that our main campaign takes place in. The last session was checking in on the Sigmar expedition, the Sigmarite expedition that was out, and John and Sean played 2 Sigmarite Templars who were part of that. What do you remember about that session, Sean?
We let me see. Ooh, might as well get my notes in front of me then.
All right, fine. We're gonna play today.
We were two Sigmarite priests, and we were in a party of a bunch of them. We were in a little war party of Sigmarite priests, but as it turns, which sounds impressive, but we didn't really. In general, the premise was it didn't turn out too impressive because we split up to go searching, I believe, and then what were we searching for?
So they went to the Durnbach lands.
Yeah.
They were in search of the mutants. One of their kind, they were set off in separately because it's wild lands between the 4 different mining villages.
Yeah.
One of their 10, their body was found. Horse trampled, the armor stove in, dead.
That's right.
So the decision was that they would travel in 2s now and conduct better investigations. And we opened the session with the 2 Templars returning from, I want to say it was Grim Diggings. It's either Oxwell or Grim Diggings that you were coming back from, intent on meeting up with 2 of your other brethren. And what do you remember encountering?
We started media res, where we heard sounds of battle. And
first you found the horses.
Oh, I found the horses. Yeah.
Do you remember the horses with the quills all out of them?
Yeah. And then we were investigating that when we heard in the distance. And so we charged in and found one pretty much already dead, and one was battling to the end. And
you actually found one.
Huh?
You found one near death that was being killed by mutants, and the other was nowhere to be seen. But he did with his dying breath.
Yeah. So we killed off. We battled and dispatched or ran off their attackers, their beastmen attackers, right? Beastmen?
No, mutants.
Mutants.
You killed them all. Except for one that got away that ran into a door on the side of a cave, right?
Yeah, so we followed him into the cave to track them down. I don't know how far did we get in that cave? Not too far, right?
What's what you found in the cave? I think that would be of note.
Give me a hint.
It rhymes with fatter.
It's too early. Too early for rhyming games.
Do you remember finding a ladder?
We found a ladder. Right. So we went down a short ways and we found an out of place ladder because we weren't down that far at all. So the notion that we were going up was unexpected. That's right. And then, but we took this ladder up because it was so out of place, for one thing. And then that's when we found a couple of rooms. We worked our way through some rooms that were, that had disturbing paintings and had signs of unnatural.
That's where your beast man came from.
Yeah. And then a beast man walked out of a painting to fight us.
After you were blinded partially by a spray of blood, you also found cannibal zombie chefs in the kitchen.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So there is something amiss with this place. they were in search of one of their missing Sigmarites, but it appears for the player's perspective that the Templars currently are down 5 of their number.
Yeah, not doing too well.
So, that's what's going on in the Durenbach lands. Let's return to our heroes. So, you are standing outside of the double shrub. Rudy, trembling like a willow in the wind. What do you guys intend on doing? I think we ended with Calther trying to prompt Thognoth that some of the thieves who took his gold may be found in here.
It's always a worthy lever.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's just 4 of us, right? So it's 4 of us?
Yes.
Good.
And Astrid.
What time? What time is it, would you say?
End of day. You've been traveling all day, so.
Head in for an ale then, eh? What say we? We can ask around, see if
I think asking around. Yeah.
Any more news on this on the noble that we heard arrived, eh?
Yeah, we'll need to tread careful, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Tread careful unless we find the thieves.
Let's find the thieves. Well, yeah, quite.
And then we burn this shrub down, eh, Rudy?
Well, while it's wrestling me to the ground, yes.
It will be 10 pennies to stay in the common room, or is it? Let's see here. Oh yeah, or 10 shillings to stay in a private room. Dinner will be 1 shilling.
The first one was too expensive.
Yeah.
You have no money right now, Alwyn?
I've got 2 brass pennies. I can just about rub them together.
What? That's all you have? 2 brass pennies?
Yeah.
I was thinking how I didn't have much, but I have a few shillings.
I'm not sure. I don't actually know what I'm carrying. I'm wondering if the wealth that I've got on my sheet is literally everything I own. It might well be, in which case I certainly have. Well, I'm trying to remember if I just buried it in the ground.
Some of you guys did bank.
I may have done banking, in which case it's probably all just sat in there. In which case I'm not sure how many brass pennies I've got, to be honest.
You hear that, Alwyn? Rudy's trying to not tell us. That's really what that comes down to, right there.
Yeah.
But it hidden away.
Well, I get a room to myself with a bath.
Yeah.
Rudy, I think yours is on you. You might.
Okay.
Because when we did do the last downtime, I know that Talther banked some money. I don't remember if you did. I thought yours might have been retraining.
It may have been, in which case
that's when you switched to being soldier, right?
Yeah. Did I manage to keep this money then, or did it?
It might be on you. I don't remember offhand. Alwyn, did you bank any money?
The problem is, if you don't bank it, you lose it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's why I've got no money. So
have you guys been paid anything since?
I think I knew that. I would have banked it.
Other options, I could.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably banked then.
Yeah.
I think that's banked. In which case, I'd have to make up the fact that I've got a bit.
Yeah.
Not much.
Thognoth, how much do you have on you?
Me? I have 17 shillings and 6 brass pennies. See how easy that was, Rudy? You can just say what you have. See?
Well, I wish I knew. My friend.
So then, what?
I'm rich in this party, apparently.
Is someone going to spot Alwyn for the common room or for dinner tonight, or is Alwyn eating rations again?
I might have to go back to a previous life and find a few coins off of someone that's looking rather well.
Yeah.
So 10 brass pennies, right? 10 in the common?
It is
Yeah, I think that's
no 10 shillings for the common room.
Oh,
No, you're right. It's pennies. Sorry. That's right.
It's hazing us there.
Yeah. And remember, there are 12 pennies to a shilling and 20 shillings to a crown.
That's right.
Because the authors of the game figure, because we had to suffer with British coinage growing up, so do you.
Yeah. I lived through decimalization.
I think I might have told the story before too, but like when I was, like 18 or 19, I worked in a pub in the UK. And the first time I tried giving change, I'm like, you're fucking kidding, right? It's like, I traveled to the US before too, but it's just like Canada where everything's increments of 10. So, what the fuck? All right. I do like the heft of a pound, though. Like a 1 quid coin. It's got a nice heft to it. It's no loony, mind you. But, I mean, it's pretty nice.
Those are the days when we used coins.
Yeah, fair. Fair. Yeah. I don't think it may have been a decade since I've had my hands on a loony.
Yeah,
it's like there's two things that drive me crazy. Was when witnesses say that they're carrying around cash, and when witnesses say that they can't remember if they listen to music in a car. And it's like, what do you fucking like? Give me what kind of sociopath drives around in dead silence in their vehicle? Like, unless you're a work vehicle. You're fucking lying to me. Just say that you listen to music. Anyway, so with our discussion of coinage and my axes to grind done, you guys are going in. It sounds like you're taking up the common room, so that'll be 30 pennies, 30 pennies. Alan, I'm guessing, is not contributing to this pot. And
well, you're welcome to 2. Yeah. But other than that,
yeah, and it's 1 shilling for dinner as well. So if you wish to cough that up, that's another 36. So it'll be 66 pennies, I guess, for the evening. Helmut's going to take care of himself. You won't have to pay for the higher one.
What do you have, Rudy?
I'm going to say, just for convenience for the game, that of the wealth that I've got here, which I'm going to now record elsewhere, I've got 1 shilling and 11 brass pennies.
Yeah.
A very small, loose change in a small purse.
Mm.
It's nice that the character sheet. The character sheet has those arrows are pretty sweet, actually.
Pretty good, aren't they?
You can, and I thought it was going to do all of them, but quite helpfully, no, it goes 1 coin at a time. So I can just cash 1 coin down or up. That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
I'm enjoying that right now. Yeah. Because I thought I was going to have to fiddle, but there's no fiddling. I like it.
You're really embracing the dwarf role playing by counting your gold.
Say, when you got 2 brass pennies, it doesn't matter. There's no conversions going on.
No fiddling. Yeah. Fiddling's particularly low.
Now, what's his name? Talther, unfortunately, he's been the one who's been collecting all the herbs, so he could have sold that for some of your spending. I don't think anyone else has been collecting anything that could be sold here.
No, I don't think so.
So give me that. What's the total number again, Kevin? For let's see,
36. 66 total. Because it'll be 36 pennies for the food, and it'll be 30 for the lodging pennies. So 66.
Alwyn's contributing 2. And so, Rudy, 64. Are you taking care of yourself? What's that?
Yeah, I'm going to pay for the common room.
And your dinner, I assume.
Oh, wait, how much is dinner? Was it a whole silver?
1 shilling, yeah.
Okay. So we're staying just a 1 night.
Do they do half nights?
Yeah. You
just warm my boots
by any chance?
How much to sleep in the dirt outside? Yeah. I forgot. I didn't hear that price. Okay,
I'm fine with you guys.
I'm paying for Alwyn then, except for I'll take his two brass pennies.
Okay.
And let's see, and Rudy's got himself. So we're what are we? We're 20. plus 24. 44 for the two of us, it seems, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I take Alwyn's 2 and pay for the two of us.
Okay.
Please, sir. I'm just a jobbing traveller. I'll say to the proprietor. I say, is there
Do you have any cargo that needs to go to the Trojan Reach, or?
Oh, you don't want to go there.
You see, there's the new newest adventure they're publishing is Zodani Mission to the Trojan Reach.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Sounds pretty interesting. Yeah.
Maybe one for the future, everyone. You heard it here first.
I mean, we can't go to the grimdark future, but that ends pretty poorly. Everyone almost died in a sewer last night, so.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so then, speaking of dying in a sewer, that is a running theme in our Warhammer games, because that's the second one.
So it should be.
So, having paid the proprietor, having secured your spot in the common area, and having sat down to be served a fine meal at the Double Shrub, you guys can discuss what you wish to do here now. I'm assuming you picked up kind of a corner where you'll be a little away from everybody, particularly if you're discussing potential violence against the lords of these lands.
Yeah, I think so. So it's gossip time. I think we're going to split out, chat to people, say, all right, we're new here. How you doing? How'd you find this place then? As in, you from here? That kind of thing. Start to pull out some information about what the place is like, how people fit in this place.
Yeah.
Get any feel for, is there pressure, sort of societal pressure on them? You know, what, you know, how's your lord? Does he look after you? Is he one of these that's, you know, is he a nice guy? I bet he is. Oh, really? I would never have believed it.
Okay, I'm checking the 51. Here's what I think we'll do, guys, because we haven't. There is a downtime activity for earning.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we say that you guys will? Let's get you. So this will be a dramatic test of average difficulty against the earning skill for your current career. Remember, that's the one that's in bold for whatever your profession is. For those who are in professions of the core book, I've got this at hand, so I can find those for you relatively easily. You guys are all wizards, right?
Yeah.
Soldier. What rank are you in soldier? Is it recruit?
Oh, I'm a recruit.
Recruit. Melee basic will be your career skill.
Okay.
Bounty hunter, I think, is ranger.
Yeah.
What rank are you? Number 1 or number 2?
I'm number 2, ranger.
Number 2.
Bounty hunter.
Melee basic as well.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm pretty sure the shield. I brought the dwarf book over, so I'm glad I did.
My sheet tells me my status is gold 1.
Wow.
Possibly.
I think you will have that if you have the accoutrement for your.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Have you got the accoutrement? Does it include an axe? Oh, did I go there? I went there.
Wow. You know, one Double Shrub Tavern and Rudy's just opened up. He's just opened up.
Hey, we've gone through this before. Do you remember where the original shield breaker is?
Yeah, it's in the rat book, Rat Companion.
Awesome. Okay. I'm glad I brought that too.
Rat Companion.
Horned Rat Companion. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. That is great. All right. The Ironbreakers. Here we go.
Yeah, page 81.
Thank you very much. All right.
Over 3, eh?
What rank are you?
Well, I'm Ironbeard, but without the accoutrement.
Yeah, you are silver 3 until
Silver
you
3.
get a suit of Gromril armor, a full suit of Gromril armor.
Good luck.
No, just like, well, I got my hat.
Yeah, what I'm not sure what exists in this realm, but that's okay.
So you are silver 3. Melee basic is yours as well. So give us each a melee basic average test, and then your earnings will be.
Oh, come on.
Page 52 that has the checks for that. Let's give you some walking around money.
Okay. And is this a challenging roll?
Average.
Average. Okie doke. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. And all you do need, the degrees of success don't matter here. It's just a matter of whether you succeed or fail.
Okay. I was thinking it was part of the. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Okay.
No, yeah, just page 52 is you make it. If you pass, you receive the money marked on the table. The amount earned per standing. The standing must be the number, right? So, for instance, Thognoth, who is silver 3, will earn 3d10 silver shillings. Rudy and Alwyn, and as a reminder, it's if you've got the trappings for your current station, then you can count as the new status. If you don't have those trappings, you count as whatever your status was for the last thing that you had.
That'd be me. I don't have a leather breastplate. I think that's the one thing I don't have. So.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, I'm still actually silver 1 then.
Silver 1, so 1d10 for Alwyn, and then what's your standing, Rudy?
It's not going to be pretty.
Alwyn's got 4 silver shillings.
So it would have been silver 1, but instead, because I don't have a breastplate, it's brass 3.
Oh. Is that the last, like the highest level you achieved as an owler?
It was.
Okay.
I was a legger. Not a legger, I was an owler.
Oh, okay. Then that is 6d10 pennies.
Okay. Thank you.
However, Alwyn suddenly seemed to have been keeping some shillings in his shoes.
Come on.
Don't tell Fognoff.
That's gonna be sour right there. That first time you pay for something, I'll be what?
Good roll. 44. Look at that. It's a lot of 9s. Okay. So then, my mind goes out like that's the 44 that Thognoth paid. Puts it down on the table, turns around, Rudy just scoops it up.
Yeah.
All right. Now, sounds like Rudy is going to do a little bit of carousing here. I will tell you, as a further means of potentially making some coin, there are cards being played, and there is an arm wrestling thing going on in the corner.
Well, right, okay.
So,
just see what I've got.
You guys are flush now. Surely we can consume some alcohol.
Absolutely.
All right. So first, okay. So hold on. Let's talk plans, and then you guys decide if you want to get any booze as well. What are your plans for today? Rudy's gonna, or for the bar, Rudy's gonna go and try and gather information. It's actually called gossip, isn't it?
What's that?
I think the skill's actually called gossip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thognoth's not much of a gossiper, except for inter-party gossip. So,
did you see what he was wearing today? Oh my god!
Yeah, on the shrubbery rumors, stuff like that.
It's those gold earrings. They just, I don't know.
Yeah,
he can't pull that off. Come on.
I mean, he'll definitely take a look for the thieves in the bar, make the round, just to make sure. Those faces burned in his mind. That's what he thinks.
Okay. And Alwyn?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm probably more of a sort of a people watcher rather than the gossip at this stage. So just looking for any suspicious sort of gatherings, whispers in the corner, any sort of cloaked figures, anything that might sort of give away that people are trying to discuss things that they don't want to be discussed in the open. So, yeah, things like that.
Anyone wish to try and earn some coin via gambling or arm wrestling?
I think I might have learned my lesson on that one.
I'm not a gambler. I don't have a single advance in it. It's just actually not something I just.
I would take a spin by the arm wrestling. He's more stout than strong. I mean, his strength's okay. But I'll take a look at the stakes.
I'm also scared to put any coins on the table in case Fognos notices.
Yeah. All right. Then let's do this then. We'll start with Rudy's gospel. See if I'm just going to grab my core book. With 5th edition coming out, there's only so many times I'm going to be able to use my 4th edition core book between, right? So
that's fair point.
You can use it while you can.
Well, I mean, they say it's coming up. And
I was going to say, I don't know. I don't think it's
a bit quiet.
Yeah, anytime reason.
No.
Yeah.
And
boy, my highlighting in my that makes me notice in my 4th edition is I've highlighted, it's ridiculous highlighting in there, notes, highlighting.
Yeah.
See page 42. Like I was saying, Kevin, that you mentioned edition, so I'm looking at my 4th edition. I mean, it's PDF, and I've highlighted the crap out of it. With like post-it notes and don't forget about this and all sorts of nonsense. Yeah.
So C7 puts out a bunch of with most of their games, they put out the limited edition versions of things too. This might be my favorite limited edition of any RPG. That's nice. The finish is really nice. It doesn't get dirty. It doesn't feel cheap the way like the Soulbound limited edition just feels cheap as fuck. Like it feels like the material they used could have been upholstery in like a 70s American car. It's not a very it's fine. It looks okay. It doesn't feel very nice to use. This one is particularly they did a really, really nice job with it. So I will be sad to see it go, and I hope that they'll release something as a replacement. Commensurate. But yeah, it's served me well. Lo, these many years. It's crazy to think how long it's actually been out, because I think is it 2018?
Something like that.
Yeah. Like 8 years into the edition, if that is the case. I mean, that's 2018. Excuse me.
Yeah.
8 years into a life cycle is a respectable nowadays.
Yeah.
Fucking Fantasy Flight would have produced 3 editions of Aliens by that point.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Will you be spending any coins to buy drinks and such for the folks you're gossiping with, Rudy? You need not. Just, I think that it likely, I'm just grabbing Death Step and Light Fingers, so I feel like there may be some rules for gossip in that.
I bet it helps, yeah.
What are you thinking?
Oh, go on then.
How much would you like to spend?
How much is? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask. How much is there?
We got 44 extra pennies now.
A bucket of their most watery ale. How much is that?
Yeah, pint of ale is 3 pennies.
All right. Yeah, I'll buy a brace of drinks.
There you go.
Okay. So if you're buying one drink, we'll bump it up from challenging to. We'll be average, so be average to easy, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'll pop a few drinks in.
Go ahead and give us a gossip check at easy, then. See how this turns out.
That's going to help a lot, actually, because it's not necessary. Here we go. Let's have a look at that. Go. Oh, nice.
Amazing. Wow.
Certainly, I'm everybody's friend. Yeah, you can have one. You can have one. Another one over here. Another one.
Okay. So, you're going to be able to gain, per page 123, one useful bit of information about the local area. Each success level offers you an additional piece of information or the chance to spread a rumor to a number of individuals equal to your fellowship bonus. The time required for a gossip test depends on how circumspect the players are being and how busy the area is, as determined by the GM.
Okay, so my fellowship bonus is 3, incidentally.
Okay. So let's start off with what information are you asking about?
So it's going to be, what's it like here? Is it nice? How well looked after are you? How is the Lord? Is the Lord looking after you? Hope he is. Should be. That kind of question. So starting to get a feel for how the Kreutzfelds are looking out for people in Fire Ridge, but doing it in a way that, I always obviously plying with the drink and say, I'm just completely new here. I don't know anything. You tell me, so it's like that kind of stuff. So there's that angle. There's the angle about generally getting a feel for how this place is for the common people that live here. I will do some specifics on conflict. So is there a lot of conflict around here? Because it's trying and pressing times. I've seen raiders. Really not far away, just over there. Terrible. Are
you sharing the news about the attack on the farm?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, okay. I will. I'll be more specific in that case. Yeah. And whereas, I'll say I appreciate it. That's not Kreutzfeld lands, but, it's terrible. The same could happen here, I would say, in that sort of wide-eyed, sort of concerned look to see if I can draw out anything from them.
Okay. So as far as, just as a reminder as well, that Fire Ridge has a not so subtle Bretonnian influence to it. They have vineyards here, and it's clear that there were Bretonnians who settled here at some point. Certainly more than one family, just based on the names and whatnot. They're uneasy, but like what commoner or peasant, if you're being more grim and perilous.
In which case, another bottle of the Chateau Grim Sewer 2035. Thank you.
Grail grog, is that what you're? What you find is that they're not happy with their lot. They think right. There isn't a great deal of loyalty to the Kreutzfelds necessarily in here. You will hear that, notwithstanding their kind of dissatisfaction with their lord, there is not a lot of good things to be said about the Durenbachs here. When you're part of a noble family that's in the lands of a noble family that's been feuding with another noble family for as long as the Durenbachs and Kreutzfelds have, that it sort of spills over into the everyday. So they think that the folks of the Durenbachs are not likable. There's not a great deal of trade between the two. Folks who, and the current troubles that they are finding, and they are blaming them on the Durenbachs. If you share the information about the attack, they assume it's the Durenbachs who did that.
Right.
They also do not have a lot of great things to say about Lord Rasberger.
Right. Maybe I'll start to try and also, if I've got enough success levels, try and piece out what they are pleased about. Do you know what I mean? It's like, big list of grievances, that classic situation where if somebody in power says something frequently enough, a certain segment of people will start to just believe it's true. So we've got a bit of that. We've got instead of the real problems and the real causes of the problems, you're picking out outsiders as a way of kind of
as far as what they say, Rasberger, you had sort of heard that he was a mercenary or whatnot made good. The opinion that you're getting from the folks in the Double Shrub is that he's a bandit. He's a bandit who bought his way into a lordship. That's what they all think.
Yeah.
As far as what's good, I mean, I got 2 words for you: free ale. So they are happy about that.
Oh, wait a minute, free ale?
Well, I mean, you bought them ale, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, oh gosh.
They're happy about that.
All right. Well, I'm glad
I'm trying to think. Like, you did roll really, really well, so you've got more information. As far as what necessarily, like, there is a feeling of anxiety within this place. Like, there's a feeling that what was going to be sort of an end to the strife. If you talk to younger folks, they were eager to put old grudges behind. They're a little disappointed that, well, not a little, they're disappointed that the marriage between the two fell through, but they blame the Durenbachs for that. The older folks are just back on the same hate. They've grown up nurturing hatred of the Durenbachs and their folk, and they think it's much of the same. They're confident that it's going to come to an actual, like, the old times of feuding, where they're actually going to be fighting amongst them, although they hear that there are mutants that are ruling the lands of the Durenbachs. That's what they hear. They've got a cousin who was over there, and they can't do, they're falling victim to the same thing. So, to the same problem that killed that Sigmarite, and that led to the renewal of the problems between the Durenbachs and the Kreuzfels. They kidnapped Jakob as well, the Lord's heir, Lord Kreuzfel's heir. That's what they hear.
Maybe I'll again, I don't want to push it more than I can.
You got 6 successes. You've only covered maybe half of what
actually the beheadings.
So, so you're asking about the beheading?
Yeah, I'm going to say, really worrying. I mean, of all things, how barbaric. I've heard that these raiders, they specifically take heads of their victims and carry them away. They've got no interest in their worldly goods, but they want to take, if you like, their minds, their faces with them.
So one old guy leans in and says that he's heard that Lord Rasberger has got a wall where he mounts the heads of his victims and he watches them, just like in his bandit days.
Thanks for that. Have another drink here.
You got like 2 more subject areas you could cover if you'd like.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose I could try and push it a little bit and say.
I'm fine with you canvassing with the rest of the party too. If there's other things that if you want to
open it out. Yeah, over to you guys.
What about the passing through of this lord or noble on the horse?
Friedrich.
Yeah, you said that there've been sightings of someone coming through Fire Ridge recently on horseback.
Yeah. That was the lord. The guard told you it was Friedrich.
Yeah, it was Friedrich.
And do we think that he's anything to do with potentially this raid?
Yeah, I think he was the prime person who was involved. And who knows, perhaps he's got a wall with heads on them. They just got a bit mixed up as to who he exactly was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Every accusation is a confession.
That would be dark. So I suppose the other thing would be then. So, his lordship there. Where does he stay when he's here? Is he here now? Does he stick around? Has he got his own little holding here or castle or something?
Who's that?
That Friedrich fella. His lordship. Has he got?
Or he don't stay here.
Oh, doesn't he not? He just passes through, does he? As it were.
Aye.
No. So where's his main gaff then? Where does he hang up his heads? I mean, his trophies.
It's up at Axwell, ain't it?
Oh, is it? Yeah, of course it is. What's it like there? Do you know? You've been there yourself. Have you ever managed to get as far as that?
You're a funny one. What you do find from them is that they do have a hunting lodge, apparently.
Right.
Having traveled through these lands, like with how desolate they are and whatnot, to call it a hunting lodge, this is not like, oh, a lovely place in the forest. This is a, it is a very sparse and kind of shitty, hilly terrain here. Can't imagine that a hunting lodge is going to be what you would expect of other nobles within the Empire. This isn't something in the Reichwald or something like that. This is going to be just like another hovel that is built somewhere else here where they sometimes go.
I suppose try and get directions to that.
I'm trying to think if they would... I think they know general directions for it, but they wouldn't be able to give you like information you could navigate from. Let's see here. Navigation is not a advanced skill. That's interesting.
Navigation is I've got it under melee actually. I don't know why that's there.
Well, it's because it's under or after melee alphabetically as a basic skill. Yeah. So give us a navigation check there, Rudy, at let's look at average.
Average. Okay, let's give that a try. Oh, look at that, critical.
At some point, you must have looked at a map. I mean, you're an owler, so like studying maps is not an unusual thing for you, I imagine. The way that they describe it, you know precisely what they're talking about. It's not far. It's probably like a half day's ride from Axwell.
Okay, from Axwell. Okay, Axwell.
Axwell is the... Here, I'll put it in chat. I got to make a incarnate map for this thing.
Is Kreutzfeld holding, that's right.
Yeah, Axwell is their keep.
Right, got
you.
Let
me just put this in chat here.
Oh, thank you. I'll just update my list there.
Your Axwell.
Got you. Okay.
Here we go. So that was what Rudy was doing for the evening. Thognoth, I heard something about keeping an eye out for thieves. Did anyone buy a drink? Because we do have our consume alcohol skill that we rarely get to engage with. Oh, you're muted, Sean. Timbo! You're having a drink.
I will definitely buy a pint.
Okay.
What is it? What is the Manling swill cost here?
Let's see. 3 pennies.
3 pennies.
Okay.
And look at the strength of the boost. Nope, there's drugs and poison. Food and drink, here we go.
Question's going to be...
One mug of Bugman's counts as 4 mugs of normal ale for the purpose of intoxication. Let's say it is an average test for this first one. So let's give us a consume alcohol test, please, Thognoth.
All right. Standard Thognoth action.
You want to fortune that, or are you taking that?
No, it feels about right.
All right.
End of the day.
All right. For each test you fail, you suffer -10 to weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, dex, and int to a maximum of -30.
Okay.
After you fail a number of tests equal to your toughness bonus, you are stinking drunk, and we roll on the table. Alwyn, are you having a cocktail as well?
I mean, seeing Fognoff getting in quite a merry mood, I might try and hit him up for a drink if he'll pay me. Pay for one.
Goodness.
Would Thognoth open his coin purse for this poor broke manling?
I mean, he's grousing about his stolen coin, looking for thieves, but I don't know. I feel like I need to roll for that. Maybe I
Sure. Well, let's do this. To do challenging between, was it charm for Alwyn and intuition for Thognoth?
Intuition. Okay.
Yeah.
What's challenging for both of us?
Challenging both because it's contested.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, look at that. That's, I may be a little tipsy, but come on now.
As Alwyn leans in to try and get it, you can hear the chink of shillings and some pennies in his coin purse that you were not aware of.
Yeah. My beard covered in a little ale at this point, as it should be. I give him the eye, like, ho.
I meant, would you like a drink? Fognoff. That's what I was trying to say. His scowl softens a bit, and like, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I'll get me and Fognoff a drink.
Okay. So then each of you give us a consume alcohol at average, please.
Okay.
Rudy, did you buy yourself a drink?
I think. I've paid for 3, and I think maybe I might have had one of those. But
okay, yeah, because you definitely only needed to spend 1 to get the benefit that you did get. So
fine, I've bought a couple more.
Okay. So why don't you give us a couple of consume alcohol checks, please, at average?
Oh, really? Oh, that was foolish. Okay, here we go.
I mean,
is that
it's been a while since I've had a drink, but I seem to remember that being the usual consequence. I'm like, well, that was foolish.
Is that challenging? Yeah.
It is average, actually. For this
average,
particular, it's set by
it's slightly watery, this stuff, isn't
exactly.
it? Yeah.
No problem with number 1.
Oh, yeah, it's 2, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Come on.
Yes. Wow. Now, you could fortune that if you'd like.
No, I really wouldn't like. It's far too sensible, I think. I think you roll 100, you got to live with it.
Yeah, really. Okay, so...
Why is this inn moving like it is? Is it going to attack me? Probably.
So
shrub.
It doesn't necessarily count. Like there's no specific effect for a critical fail identified. So probably the best. Like I don't want to impose stinking drunk on you. Probably what it'll be is just it'll count as 2 fails. Okay. So that first drink was no problem. Second one, oh fuck, has just hit you hard. So you got minus.
What were those bits at the bottom of the drink? What were those bits that were floating? I don't know what they were.
So, Warhammer equivalent of mezcal. So you're currently suffering -20 to weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, dex, and int.
Blimey. Okay.
Okay. So, Alwyn, Thognoth seems to be nudging towards having a pretty good time, and Rudy seems to be having a pretty good time with this. Those done, Thognoth, would you give us a challenging perception test, please? And actually, you as well, Alwyn, you said you were keeping an eye out for trouble. 2. Let me roll for trouble here. Okay. Okay. Thognoth, no sign of the brigands who made off with your... Although I think you got
from the face of the earth.
Yeah, and better. I mean, you did get more a view of their the inside of their armpit and their fist than you did their faces.
No, I saw their face. I'm telling you,
it's imprinted on my mind like their fists were on my face.
Every time I close my eyes at night, I see their face.
You've seen none of them seem to be within here, and Alwyn, you're fairly confident no one is intriguing the way that you would be concerned with. More to the point, no one seems particularly, concerned with you two. Rudy seems to be making fast friends with many of the people in here. He has left an exceptional impression. Was there any rumor that you were hoping to sort of leave behind, Rudy, as part of what you said? Just so I'm clear on what the intent was, if there was one, to leave a rumor.
I think probably with loosening my tongue a little bit with the extra drink, I will probably say something about I probably indiscreetly will say that his lordship, your lordship, he's a bit of a warmonger. He likes to go around chopping at people.
Yes, they would tend to agree that he is a bit of a monster.
Okay, so that fell on easy ears. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
These people grew up with Freddy, so they are well aware. Part of the frustration they're feeling, right? Jakob was the heir designate, even though the younger was named after his father. He would have made, they felt, an exceptional lord. Freddy was never intended to be a lord and will not be a good one.
Yeah, he's spare.
He's spare, exactly, yeah. He would be sent out to the church in other in other circumstances. So that's what you guys have found. Now, Thognoth, you also talked about potentially indulging in some arm wrestling, I heard.
Yeah, well, he'll check the stakes, see what we're talking about here.
The stakes for this, minimum 2 shilling stake.
Ooh.
Wow. Worthy of someone of your social standing.
All right, let's have one go.
Okay.
Dripping a little ale from his beard onto the arm wrestling table. One go.
Okay, so here's what... it's an extended opposed strength test. You add your strength bonus on a success to your total. The first to reach 10. No, more than a 10, so 11. First one to reach 11 or higher is the one who wins.
Well, fortunately, strength is not on the consume alcohol penalty list.
It isn't. And for every toughness bonus rounds that pass without a winner, you gain +1 fatigued condition. That goes away with only 5 minutes of rest, though, so it's only a temporary thing.
All right.
So, what is your toughness bonus?
It is 5.
5, wow. Okay, so we'll get dice counting down with that. And then your adversary, he has strength of 69. Oosh.
Whoa. Trouble.
Toughness bonus of 4. So he'll be counting down from 4. All right. Then, and I will roll in chat. We know 69 is what I am rolling for. Whenever you're ready, Thognoth, go ahead and give us a roll. It is a challenging roll.
Yeah.
I failed mine. First one.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh.
You failed by more.
So I'll
You want to fortune that?
This is the critical roll of the session, so I'm going to go ahead and fortune that.
Absolutely. Got a critical fail. Bust your elbow.
This is for clan, and
you bet 2 shilling. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 shillings.
Okay.
Whatever the bet was. Yeah.
Minimum was a 2 shilling. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Respect.
Your strength bonus is a 5.
It is a 4.
A 4. It's only a.
Hey.
All right. So 4. So you're beginning to get down. All right. Next round. Failed again.
Okay.
I
see an opening.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Kazalid going on here.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
It's nice.
Bringing him down. Nice. Round 3.
So that makes 8 out of 10? Is that what? 8
out of 10. That's right. 69. I succeeded. 0 success levels.
Okay, here we go. This is it. Don't make me spend another fortune on this. Oh. I'll give him a round. Wow. Yeah, he comes back. He comes back.
He's got 4 as well now. This will be round 4. 3 levels of success.
Roll. Oh dear.
That's
come on.
Trouble.
That is trouble.
Oh.
Good Lord.
It could go either way. One more roll. It's all down to this one, Thognoth.
I'm going to blow through all my fortune on this.
I failed. I failed by 3.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
Here it comes.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Finally triumph. And just at the point where you gain your first fatigue level as well.
Ooh.
So that means you gain 2 silver shillings.
Nice.
Sweet.
Anyone else wish to indulge in any pub games?
I'll do anything.
Yeah. So the available pub games is. Do you have any levels in gambling or any training in gambling?
I can't remember. No, I can't remember. I think so. I think I'm quite good at that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what game is available here. For those listening at home, the pub games are out of Rough Nights and Hard Days.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite.
Okay.
Terrible.
Scarlet Empress is what they're playing. So is it cards or is it arm wrestling that you wish to indulge in, Rudy?
Oh, now there's a question. I am going to go for arm wrestling. Only because I think I'm a bit of a mighty warrior now. In fact, I'm invincible now.
Okay.
I do have this may not help, but I've got I've got very strong, but that does nothing other than just increase your strength stat, which is already built in.
Yeah.
I do have strong back, which is. Let me just pop that into chat.
Yeah, and see what the success levels.
Be a useful one for this.
It absolutely will. Yeah. No, I had a buddy from my undergrad who was used to be a baseball player, and he was a pitcher, and a little wiry guy. The last time I arm wrestled, because I've hurt my fucking arm really bad. I'm not a big dude anyway, but I arm wrestled him. He fucking really hurt my arm because he was so much stronger than what I expected. Which is a long ways. Your guy, I think Rudy seems to be like that too. He's wiry but strong.
Wow.
Okay, so then you'll be able to add +1 success level to your opposed tests. But it won't turn a success into a fail, though. Which I guess doesn't really matter for the purpose of for a contested one. Okay. So then here we go. So my first one is failed by 10.
Okay, and it's challenging. Let's go. You're better than me. He's better than me. In that case, it's a lot better than me.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's rubbish. It's rubbish. He fluked it. He fluked it.
Okay, so 4 down.
I gave you that one.
Next round. See, that was you stumbled onto what my strategy was. I lost terribly, but I fucking shit talked like crazy afterwards. Success by 2.
That's not. I'm not an average. I'm on challenging here. That's better.
Yeah, Eric's come. Almost done.
I'm shouting at Rudy. Come
Success
on,
by
Rudy.
0.
I can't understand. What? I can't get that. Right, this one. It's this or nothing.
Come on.
It's nothing.
Slams the table. Everyone got a cheers in the pub. You're down 2 silver shillings, Rudy.
Oh, I haven't got that.
You would have had to stake it.
Huh?
So it'll be 24 pennies.
Oh, I'm good for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I can imagine that's how it went too, where they asked for his shillings. Goes, I don't have it, and they're like, "Oh, picking through his pennies." You know.
Yeah. Alan, do you wish to give it a go?
I'm waving you over.
Yeah. Not on this,
Alan,
not on this arm wrestling.
Come on.
That's a mugs game. I might now that I've given away that I've got a few pennies. I might have a look at the card table.
Okay. So the way you play Scarlet
really
Empress is, let me check what the stake is for this table. I think it's a smaller stake. Smaller rewards as well, though. Stakes are 1 shilling.
Okay.
And then basically, the way it works is everybody for a round makes an average gambling test. There will be a total of 4 players in this, not including you. No, it'll be including you. So it'll be 3 other players. Everyone makes an average gambling test. If it is a draw, then all players add another stake or drop out of the game, or whoever rolls best gets the pot. So what are you thinking, Alan?
Yeah, I'll put my 1 shilling.
1 shilling in? Okay, so then give us... I'll roll mine, I guess, first, so you know what you're rolling against. The average gambling is probably... Is gambling a...
That's a regular basic
skill. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll give them we'll super look at about 20 plus 20 is 40. So we'll give them a chance of 40. 40 is the skill I'm rolling against.
Just for this. Above me. So
let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. I got 2 level successes, the best roll so far.
Okay. Ooh.
That is 1 shilling gone. You want to try again?
I'm going to give it 1 reroll, I think.
Oh, 1 reroll. Okay,
rather than invest more, I'm going to give it 1 more chance.
Come on.
Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh.
I feel that.
No, I think with he's still sober.
It's an average check.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you still would have failed, but because it would 2 additional success levels, so you're still not beating his 2.
No, so I'd have been on 0, wouldn't I? Yeah.
Do another hand?
Yeah. No, I think with my sober head still, I think he's gonna cut his losses. He's gonna say, I can't afford to be in this game, and he'll just slip away.
Yeah. So you rejoin where Thognoth is celebrating. Rudy is rubbing his arm. What else do you guys wish to do this evening? Sorry, Sean, but we're actually we're almost at our mid-session break. Why don't we take our mid-session break, consider what you guys wish to do with the rest of the evening, and then we'll come back and see what you're going to do. Okay. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. There we go. Hey, everybody at home. THX, hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday. Hey, let me see if anyone else was in chat as well. Wayne, what's going on? I hope you're having a great weekend as well. All right, guys. So, then, what do you wish to do next? You got a head full of booze. Thognoth's got a palm full of coins. Rudy is looking for
Thognoth's considering plans into arm wrestling. New career. He's gonna be thinking about it. Side gig.
Yeah.
Before there was the gig economy.
Yeah. To endear myself to witnesses, I regularly make the same fucking joke. So did you have any other means of earning income since the whatever injury-causing thing was? What someone younger than me might call a side hustle? What else do you guys wish to do?
I wish to sleep, and hopefully I'll be alive in the morning.
So then, what is the plan here? What are you guys intending on doing next? You have left him at to care for the kids at Hikemeyer. But remember that what's his name? Errant. Errant did have someone he was curious about hearing or for checking in on here.
Oh yes, the witch.
The witch?
Burner. No.
Linda. Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah.
Find her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what are you guys doing?
And where Errant? Is he here? He's in the
left at Pikemeyer to care for the kids.
Well, we could use his name, I suppose. Yeah, we can introduce ourselves. Say we're friends of Errant, and I don't know. What do you think?
So, just your characters would remember the context with which, or in which, Errant left the employ of the Kreutzfelds. Which is to say that might saying you're friends with Errant may carries certain advantages, but also carries some other baggage with it that I just want to be sure that you're intending to introduce.
So, it was our understanding that he was tight with Kalinda. Was that correct, or am I off? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I think that's what the kids are calling it, but
yeah.
It's more a matter of if you're spreading, like, you don't know where Kalinda is at present. If you're spreading word around, just remember that he was a hireling of the Kreutzfelds, and he was dismissed.
Well, we'll just keep his name out of it until we actually meet her face to face.
Right. That was my thought. Yeah, that was actually my thought.
Okay.
Just say it's an old friend of one of ours, I guess. Just keep it to that for now.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you guys wish to do?
What are we thinking about the Lord? We're thinking he's gone to this lodge. Is that what you...
Well, I wondered. He may have gone to the lodge. Could try there. If he's not there, we'll have to track him down to Axwell. And then, I wonder about just take him down.
How are you going to pin it on him, though? I mean, how...
What? Oh, no, I hadn't thought I was going to bother doing that.
We're just going to take him out just in
Take
case.
him down. Yeah, get rid of him. He's a monster. Well, what do we do with monsters? Well, take him down.
Is that,
Can't
is that
be any ramifications at all.
Is that tipsy Rudy, or is that sober Rudy?
I believe that's 2 pints deep, Rudy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably waking with a hangover, thinking, just finish him. I can't even think what I'd do with him other than just...
Yeah, I mean, if he is responsible, then I ain't got no problems with that.
You know what? You know how it goes down, Alwyn. No, this works. Justice. Well, it works for some. Doesn't work for others, does it? Depending where you are on the ladder.
Oh yeah, I've got no problems with laying out some justice towards nobles.
He is. You're right in thinking that he is a noble, and you're right in thinking that there quite literally is a second set of laws that cover nobility as opposed to this. So there is a separate. Normal folk can't call on judicial champions to, to take up their cause. So. They're in the Empire. There is a different set of laws that govern the crimes and convictions and whatnot of the nobles. I'm trying to think if any of you guys have come across this. Does anyone have any? I'm trying to think what. Well, I'm gonna take a look at the
what skill.
I think attorney profession. In here.
Yeah, good call. I was just about to say.
Because that'll give us some idea.
Yeah.
Probably
what are they called? Bailiffs?
Can't remember. No. It's called a no. Bailiff is lawyer. It's just called a lawyer. Huh? Oh, yeah. It's funny. They're even Americans call the attorney. They all refer to them as attorneys, not lawyers. Canadians and British refer to them as lawyers, although British will have separate professions for barrister and solicitor, at least the English do. We do not. I'm both, guys. You get 2 for 1. When I bill, remember, that's 2, barrister and solicitor.
Pay twice as much?
No, you get all in one. All in one helpful single package. Although I genuinely would struggle to think the last time I did any solicitor work. So... You'd be getting a discount on my ignorance. Okay, so lore law is what I was thinking of.
Oh.
Does anyone have any training in lore law? The only reason I think that the smuggler I thought might have something like that as a skill. I take it you do not?
I like how the bailiff doesn't get lore law until they're like at the end of their career. That's great.
Even in the old world, I guess.
Yeah.
ACAP.
Yeah.
All right. Then Yeah, I think. So if you do not have that, that's what I was thinking. Is that the?
So lore geology no good here, huh?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
No, it's not. Although it's a good question. The game we're playing this afternoon, our charity session, that has general skills and then specializations. And the general skills, you can pretty much, if you got history, it can be used for any kind of history. So, then I guess you don't have, the reason I was getting you to look that up is to see whether there was any insight into the legal consequences of this. Like, there isn't really a legal, as far as you, well, it sounds like you haven't given it consideration as to what the legal outcome of this might be.
Would we have a chance of knowing, though, that, killing a noble and killing a street guy are different matters? We would know the general, no?
Yeah, you would definitely know that. You just as a general living in the old world kind of thing, you know that, like, it's the murder of either would be, setting aside the fact of the penalty for it is going to be more consequential. The getting away with it, likewise, would be, there's a lot more interest when a noble is murdered. The Empire is interested in making sure that if a noble is killed, people know what happens to someone who kills a noble, whereas if someone dies in the back alley, life's tough.
Yeah.
You know? So, yes. That said, again, it's getting caught. So.
Is there any chance that, given that we have a mandate, and then if we're still in the bar, he'll probably get I think Thognoth will snicker, feeling like he just made a pun. A mandate? A manling date? Mandate. And he'll go in and out of that for a while.
Okay.
And then he'll come back, focus again, and say, well, since we have a mandate, is there any way to fold into that mandate wrongdoing by this noble? If we can wrap that up in our authority somehow. I'm just brainstorming here, of course, but
who's
rather
got
than just
lore, either like the Reichland or the Empire. Anyone have any general historical lore?
Geology?
I've only got local.
Local?
Stretch.
Yeah, you give us a knowledge local at challenging. How about you, Rudy? Any geographical lores?
You're muted, Graham.
Oh, it's a bow.
Right. I've got Norland or local. That's about it, really.
Norland might give you better insight for what I'm thinking of here, so it could be average.
Okay.
Astounding. You're really an astounding ignoramus. Okay. Okay. So no, there's nothing that necessarily comes to mind, or at least not that your characters would gain from. There is an kind of interesting exception to what we talked about, where the level of scrutiny and the level of punishment sort of invert. Your characters cannot think of that necessarily, but players, if you can think of something where the law favors nobles over the commoners, where if something else is introduced into the equation, it suddenly kind of becomes the reverse, where it's much more important to penalize.
Isn't he tied up in this mutant stuff? Is he the one that's potentially rumored to be? Or was
brother was the one that went over, but the brother seems to have joined up with the sister, with Darathea. Was it Darathea Dornbach?
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah.
I mean, is it in our remit? Is that in our remit to sort things out, to finger him as the one that's causing all the problems, or a large amount of the problems, report back and let the Sigmarites deal with him? I mean, if we found usefully something like, for example, if these heads were being used, for creative purposes, should we say,
yep.
then we could just find out what he's doing, and then unleash the Sigmarites and stand back and wave them through. That might be an easier way of doing it than going in and sorting him out. Or we could try that first, see if we can pin something on him that the Sigmarites would go for. And if that fails, we'll then have to consider as a backup exactly what we do.
And we've got no knowledge of the missing Sigmarites. I know there was the war story, but we haven't heard anything about them yet, have we?
We haven't met the Sigmarites at all yet. We don't really know quite where they're up to.
We haven't heard of any sort of rumours of where they've been and what's going on.
Nothing came through in the 2 flagrant shrubs that...
So one thing to remember, there has been accusations of occultic or corrupted memberships among the Durnbachs. Because you guys remember, this was the note you found.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I was going to say that wasn't him, though, was it?
No, that was... It was a note that was found about Brigida, who's the...
She was from the other family, wasn't she?
Yeah. I don't want to say the tart, but...
Oh, yeah.
She was the one who did have a brief... At least it was rumored to have a brief dalliance with Freddy. But that was the note that was found. You guys had suspicions that it may not be a genuine letter. She'd certainly denied it.
But if like Rudy said, we could find some sort of cult activity, they're using these heads for some sort of weird ritual, or I don't know, some sort of nastiness, we could use that maybe to our advantage.
If I knew the Swedish phrase for skull throne, I'd make an IKEA joke now.
I guess we need to, find out what he's doing with his heads and investigate this lodge maybe, and then see if we can tie something to it, pin it on him. We could always say the Sigmarites did for him.
Yeah, start there.
No one potentially would know.
As far as you know, the Sigmarites are in the Durnbach lands. And I assume things are going great for them.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. They've been through, got rid of him because he was corrupt, and carried on to the Durnbachs. But maybe we should find this Kalinda first.
I think so.
While we're here.
All right.
And then move on.
Okay. So then, anything further you wish to do this evening? We're going to take a cozy night in the common room.
I'm wasted, man. I'm doing nothing.
I'll see if anyone knows where this Kalinda resides.
Oh, good man. Well done.
Down.
Would you give us I think as a subject matter, we're going to make it a challenging gossip check, please.
Okay.
Critical success. All right. Let me get
it's
my
the
list.
Gossip. We are on fire with gossip.
You're getting a named NPC out of this, guys. I will say so there's a supplement called the Character Pack for 2nd edition. And it's just like most of it, what it is just a bunch of character sheets, which is like, I don't know, take it or leave it. But the thing that's in there is there's a little handout that has like 300 names for men and 300 names for women for the Imperials maybe not that many. About 150, I guess. Similar size list for dwarves, for elves, for halflings.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really great stuff. Randomly roll birthplaces. Like, even if you're not using it for the edition, there's some really cool shit. Random generated personal heraldry. Really like this. But for names, Al Darren, would you kind of give us first a D6 roll and then a D100 roll, please?
Okay.
And 6. So you run into a middle-aged woman named Ada. Is yours... Do you have the good-looking trait or whatever it's called? Attractive?
The attractive, yeah.
Thought so. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's meant to be for charm rather than gossip, but...
No, I think I'd apply for here, too. If they get an opportunity to talk to the tomato, as it were, for a little longer, they'll keep talking to you longer. What am I looking for here? I am looking for... Is it on my GM screen? Let's see. It is not. Give me a sec here. Trying to find something. If you're talking to her closely, I do want to make sure I've got the rules for galloping trots at hand. No, I'm kidding. All right. One thing I want to check, I actually... let's see. Which give us another percentile roll, please.
Okay.
A 39. Okay. You meet a middle-aged woman named Ada. Who is a, she works as, I think, one of the wealthier folks in town. She works sort of as a maid for them, or a cleaner for them. She wants to know why you're interested in finding Kalinda. And you can tell she's being a little cagey at first.
It's just someone I used to know back in the past. I was told that they've moved to this area and wanted to look in on them.
She looks you up and down.
I say she has a way with the herbs and the medicines.
You were traveling with those priests, weren't you? The Mennonites?
We're trying to keep away from them, to be honest. They're a bit of trouble. And I sort of look around and I said, and they're traveling with one of these that they call a witch hunter. And again, I sort of look around. I'm not sure Kalinda would do too well if people were with that sort of profession were looking around these parts, so I wanted to try and give her a little heads up.
That is sufficient for her to take you into her confidence. She is absolutely believes. Yeah, Kalinda's. Don't worry, Kalinda's in hiding. We've got her. We heard that the Sigmarites were coming by, and we knew that there was going to be. They're always causing more trouble than they're worth.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're a little narrow-minded sometimes, let's say.
Fortunately, they went to the Durnbach lands, from what we hear. They can deal with those bastards. Both of them. Bastards, the both. But do you know, and she looks at you, you are too young and too pretty to know Kalinda from before she came here.
Well, I must admit, I wasn't sure I wanted to tell you the full truth, but as you seem to have opened up, it's an old friend of ours who's traveling with us, who unfortunately couldn't make this journey, who asked us to look in on her.
Who's that?
A man by the name of Arendt.
There's a bit of a flush that comes to her face. And she says, Arendt Strepsdorf?
If that is his surname, I'm not sure.
I think it's Strepsdorf. It's a challenging Strepsdorf.
Sounds about right.
Stretstorpa.
Yes, that is the gentleman. He lost his employment.
That was the Kreutzfelds treated him poorly. He should not have deserved such a thing. But he sent you in search of Kalinda.
Well, he works or travels with us now. But we had some trouble at a farmstead, and he took it on himself to escort some children to safety.
Someone was saying, were those people murdered?
Unfortunately, that is the case. Beheaded. It was a very grisly.
Where were the children taken?
I think they were Pikemeyer.
To the bandit lord? Is he not the one who cut their heads off? Or sent someone to do so?
I've not heard him called that before, but...
If you're new here, the Durenbachs are bad, but from what I hear, that Lord Rasberger is worth. He's nothing but a bandit who bamboozled the Elector Count into selling him this property because none other. If anyone was to cut the heads off, he would be the one. I hear he has all of them dying in mines to try and make them profitable.
I've seen his mine. He does work them hard, but I wouldn't say they were, well, not unnecessarily put in danger, but he is working them hard. I think he is. I think he's pushing a bit too hard.
He's a monster, we hear, but
that's maybe a little strong, in my experience.
You did get a critical success, so I think that she's going to very easily be like, oh, maybe if you've met the man, maybe you have a better measure of him. But what is Arendt? Does he plan on getting her out of here?
Well, we weren't sure what the situation was. We didn't know if she knew of the witch hunter and the Sigmarites, and we just wanted to warn her in case there was going to be trouble.
About several months ago now, there was a Sigmarite priest who was murdered in the Rasberger lands. We've known that something was coming after that. There's rumors about mutants and trouble in the Durnbach lands. some sort of... They say that Durenbach woman's ensorcelled, used foul magic, and ensorcelled poor Jacob. That he was drawn over to their side. I've heard that Lord Kreutzfeld was apoplectic when he heard, and has been taken ill, a sickness of the heart, since his son was taken, his heir. We've known trouble was coming.
Well, unfortunately, that is the case. I mean, the Sigmarite, he was killed. And that's how we got involved. We were part of the escorting. I guess we were a guard for the families that were going to this wedding, or supposedly going to be a wedding.
And that's how you got to know Errant.
Yes, he was there.
Yeah. Is he well?
He did take a rather serious injury, but he's recovered now. He's as well as he could be, I feel.
You said he's caring for children now.
Well, because of this farmstead that was set upon by these bandits.
Then, I'm glad. What was your business with Kalinda then, if not she has heard of this?
Well, he asked us as a favour to check in on Kalinda and make sure she was safe.
I can pass word along to Kalinda to let her know that Errant was worried after her, but if she cannot remain in hiding forever.
Do you know where she would go?
It would take convincing, I imagine, to convince her to leave. But I don't know where she would go. If those Sigmarites left, she has done so much for us. And to lose her, be a blight on our town. But nothing would be served in her consigned to the pyre by a witch hunter either.
Well, all we can hope then is that Sigmarites, they find their mutants, rid the area of them, and return back to where they came from and leave you in peace. Then she can come out of hiding, one would hope.
You've no doubt heard the joke then about the witch hunters?
I don't think so.
What do you call a witch hunter in a town where there are no witches?
A hunter?
One who hasn't found them yet.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Yes, they do seem to be quite regular at finding these so-called witches. They're either not very good at their job or particularly good at their job, shall we say.
I'm not... I'm no heretic, but if they think that it's Sigmar's will to burn someone as good as Kalinda, they are misled. Anything else you wish to ask of her? Ada, you can put down as a contact now. Like, you've got Ada as someone you can speak to in town. She is more easily available than what Kalinda is. She won't necessarily tell you, even with the crit, she won't tell you where she's hidden, but she'll take you there, she says.
Well, you don't need to unless you feel that I need to speak to her or she needs to speak to me. I don't want you to give up her place of hiding. With the risk.
Password that Errant has been asking after her. And
maybe when this business is dealt with, we can come back here and, give you the good message that they've left and things can return to normal. But we could also check back, and if she does need to leave, then I'm sure my group would be happy to escort her to somewhere else if on our travel.
If you see Errant, please tell him that Ada sends her love.
I'll be happy to do so. I'm sure we will meet up with him when we travel past Pikemire again.
And she shakes her head. So strange. Errant working for Lord Rasberger. I would never have considered it.
Well, I wouldn't say he was working for him. He's helping us, but he's there for this time. Only for the children.
Yes. Anything further you wish to ask of her?
I'll ask her if she saw this lord coming through.
Most recently?
Yeah.
Let's see. No.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, he's known to ride through, but rarely this far.
And what does she think of him?
Not much. No. It is not the prevailing opinion of everybody is that Freddy is going to be a fucking awful lord.
Does she think that he could do such a horrible, gruesome act, or someone under his control with this farmstead?
Like, she's heard things about him. But nothing that extreme.
Yeah. I'll tell her that we've got suspicions he could be involved as well.
He is a falconer and an avid one. She'll mention the hunting lodge once again. And if you recall, he is the one, I believe, that spotted some of the mutants while he was hunting. Before. So let me take a look here. I do love, for those who have not been with us from the start, we started our campaign basically playing this Noblesse Oblige adventure fan-made. That was originally written for 2nd edition, but it's a fucking awesome adventure. Charles Morrison, incidentally, is the author. To give credit where it's due. Okay. And yeah, it's on the Kreutzwald hunting grounds, where Freddy saw some of the mutants before.
Okay.
So, anything else you wish to discuss with Ada?
I don't think so. And I'll wait till the morning to relay any information I learnt from them to my drunken companions.
Okay. Then I think that brings us to the end of our first night in Fire Ridge. Morning comes, and let's hear. I know there are rules for hangovers. I think.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, that's combat. What skills?
Well, you could have told me, Thognoth.
The effects of being drunk will wear off after not drinking for an hour. Make a challenging consume alcohol test. So Thognoth and Rudy, would you each give us a challenging consume alcohol test?
If only that was true in real life. Consume
Success.
alcohol.
Nice.
He's back.
This is why he drinks so heavily. It doesn't feel the effect. And marginal success. All right, so there is no consequence of a critical success for this, unfortunately, but it means the effects of drunk will wear off after 9 hours. After the effects wear off, enact another challenging consume alcohol test. You now have a hangover, which is the fatigue condition that cannot be removed for 5 minus success level hours. So it is a little punishing. With the last time you've had a drink, and assuming you get 8 hours of sleep, you're not going to have any worries about that. So give us one more consume alcohol test for each of you. This will be how long your hangover lasts. I expect that might have an impact on what you choose to do. Okay. Rudy, I believe the phrase is feeling like the dog's ass for 7 hours.
I think I'm going to risk a fortune for that.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
Come on, let's make it worse. Come on.
Yes. There you go. All right. So did I say 7 hours? I meant 8 hours. 8 hours of hangover. Thognoth, 2 hours. You'll be feeling right as rain. But you all wake up at the sound of the innkeeper sort of throwing the door open for the common room. You're like, out. Come on, all out. All out. You paid for the night. The day's here now. Out you go. Out you go. Don't bring your stuff or I'm keeping it. Anything left behind, it's mine then. Come on, you dwarf, get your lazy butt up. Let's go. And you lout. I see you under the covers there. Come on. Come on.
I'm not here. I'm not really here.
I hear ya. Come on.
All right.
And don't be sick.
Right.
You're sick on it. We'll charge you double.
I'm going.
So all you sort of pile out into the inn with the other folks who stayed in the common room. Alwyn, the last thing, you seem to have a hazy memory, less so Rudy, but Thognoth, you seem to remember Alwyn was speaking to some like middle-aged woman for quite some time before bed last night. There's no sign of her in the common room.
Oh, she was in the common room?
No, she was not.
Oh, she was not.
So suggests that Alwyn either chose not to pursue things further or struck out, as it were. Whatever struck out, I guess would be a baseball analogy. Can you strike out in cricket?
No.
No, it's not the same thing, right?
Nah.
Did you get lucky, Alwyn? I'll rubbing my face with my hand.
We've got too many complications for such things. I chose not to.
Oh, I see. You turned it down. I see. Of course. What was I even asking for?
I've got quite high standards, Fogganoff.
Oh, I understand.
I think with your pub meal, you get a not great breakfast for us. So there's whatever the old world equivalent of a continental breakfast is.
Toast.
So if you are not drinking further in the inn, you guys maybe spill out into the street in front of the double shrub, in which case we get to do Graham's favorite fucking thing. Weather roll!
Yes!
All right. If you could each give us a D10 roll, please.
Yeah.
Okay. It is nice summer weather today. There's no rain. Clear skies. And can you give us a 1d10 roll? Graham, I guess. It is quite windy today, so the wind has picked up. Breezy, clear, and dry day, but still quite nice out. So, Alwyn, you were saying?
Yeah, I shall let the others know that I met with a friend of Kalinda's last night, a lady by the name of Ada, who confirmed that she's safely sort of hiding away somewhere currently. So we can pass on a message to Aaron that she's safe. Yeah, she didn't have very good things to say about that Rasberger, Lord Rasberger, but whether she's been given those opinions or because I don't think she's met him, but there's quite a strong sort of distrust of him being a bandit sort of lord that's paid his way into his position.
Excuse me.
So I sort of try to reduce that sort of hatred towards him a little bit, but she also didn't think much of this lord, this Frederick, either.
No.
So I think that's probably our next point of call, to maybe head to this hunter's lodge and see what he's up to, see if there's any signs of what he's been doing, and if there are any heads anywhere around there.
Helmut might ask, you're not presenting yourself to the Lord first.
What Lord?
Deutschfeld. These are his lands, yeah?
And?
Well, if there's bandits about, and you've not identified yourselves as Nafanava, then you've not presented yourself to the laws. What if they think that you're just bandits?
But do we not suspect him of being responsible for the bandits?
That'll make for a spicy meeting, won't it?
What is your understanding, guys, of your mandate here?
Well, we're meant to be involved in looking for these mutants, aren't we, with the Sybarites, really? This is a side quest that we found ourselves on.
I don't suggest or mention it to deter by any means. Just the limits of what the cloak of authority that you have on you is going to be probably the thing they would challenge. I think your characters would understand that might be. So that's not to say that you need to present yourself and, then declare access. Just if you are going to go to the hunting lodge, you may want to be either or a combination of cautious to not be caught doing so, and then aware of what the consequences may be. Poachers end up with a short drop and a rough stop.
I guess we could, if we're challenged, identify ourselves as looking for mutants and making sure the lodge is safe, so we can then nosy around a little bit. I guess maybe we could try that if we come into question by anyone. I'm sure he's got people on his lands that are going to see us, and it's probably even more dangerous to be sneaking around. I don't know. What do you think?
And that's up against if we did declare ourselves. Would that be worse?
Well, no, I don't think it would be, but I mean, we can only declare ourselves if someone sort of challenges us or comes to find us or sees us on his land, surely. All I'm saying is we can use our reasons to be here as our reasons to investigate the lodge, see if there's been any sightings of mutants, have they had any trouble, make sure the Lord's safe, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. We're just going to have to put up with him.
To investigate.
Yeah.
Check out his security, I guess.
And it is why we're here. So, yeah.
But,
all right.
But when he says introduce ourselves, or what does he mean by that? I mean, like I say, only if we're challenged by someone, surely.
You should be presenting yourself. Yeah, like proper etiquette would be to, if you're traveling under the auspices of another lord, first thing you do when on someone else's land is present yourself to that lord.
But would you send word ahead in some sort of note, or
no? I think you just turn up.
Just turn up and say, "Here we are. This is why we're here."
An audience with his lordship. We are the adventuring party, whatever we're called, here at the behest to uncover misdealings and mutants, and crave an indulgence from his lordship for a brief audience, whereby we can determine his thoughts on the matter.
And also,
something like that.
Also, if he's seen the Sigmarites, because we still haven't managed to catch up with them.
No.
It's sort of partly what we're meant to be doing.
I wonder what happened to them.
So, well, we'll do that then if that's the done thing. Let's do that.
Deep joy, let's do it. Yeah. Could we do it? Could we do it in like a bit later?
Rudy is looking a little rough today.
You manlings have to learn how to hold your liquor. My goodness.
Bogdan is still suffering from a hangover as well. You guys need to hold your liquor.
It's not going to stop me from lecturing the manlings.
If I was just holding it, it'd be fine.
I'm sure a bit of fresh air do you two know. No harm. Let's set off.
And after 2 hours, I will be able to deliver a second lecture with a little more of my.
Then, if you intend to make your way up to Axwell, you will need, I think it's like 2 more days travel. One of them will be to Clay Gap, and then on to Axwell.
Well, the first day will be quite slow, is what I'm saying. I don't think we'll be going very quickly.
Well, I think I might have told this story before too. I did my undergrad in Nova Scotia. We're on the east coast of Canada, and I grew up. I was living at the time in Winnipeg, right center of Canada, and we were out. I forgot that my flight back to Nova Scotia was like crack of dawn. We were out till like fucking 3 a.m. The night before. Came back at just like I must have smelled like a fucking brewery, and got my first leg of the flight into. It was a connecting flight in Moncton in New Brunswick, and I was going to go off her. And it was an early flight, so I got there. There's no one else in the thing, so I'm like, I'll lie down. I lay down across, a couple of seats in the airport, pass out. I'm woken up when I realized, like, oh, it's last call for boarding on my flight. I'm like, fuck, I got to get on here. I get up, walk onto the flight. It is absolutely full. So everyone who's on that flight came and saw this drunken fool sitting, sleeping on the side. Nobody disturbed me. Everyone went through boarding, and then as I'm going on, I did not get a lot of friendly eye contact. Oh my goodness. So the are you guys just planning on riding out then? Heading out to the next destination?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Then Sean, would you kindly give us a D10 roll, please? Got coffee here. Don't roll a 7. Oh boy. That'll be fun, I'm sure.
Oh, did I win another arm wrestling contest? Is that? No. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's see here. What is the mood like among our party as you guys are riding out?
Pretty good, I think. I think Thognoth's still kind of giving off kind of gun show, kind of gun show feel. Like he's, he defended his clan
you
last
guys, we
night.
could go over here, or maybe over this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's more talk about the Crag Forge than usual.
Yeah.
And he's poking Rudy a bit. There's just no really getting away from it.
Alwyn, would you give us a 2d10 roll, please?
2d10.
Okay. So it is. Check here. The day's travel is really. I mean, apart from Rudy's hangover, travel endeavors. What's everyone doing?
Nothing.
Yeah. So you don't need to roll your fall on a road. So you don't need to do a navigate endeavor. Scout. Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Okay. So give us a challenging perception check there, Thognoth.
Okay.
Rudy, you could hunt. You've only got one level of fatigue, so it'd be -10, I guess. But if you think you'd just be trudging along, that's understandable as well.
You can do as little as you can, but I mean,
I will try that perception test again.
Oof. Okay.
Nope. Better.
Okay. Alwyn, what are you doing? You're usually the.
Yeah, I'm normally tracking, but we're just following roads, are we?
Yeah.
And we got this intruder who's taking us.
Helmut. Yeah.
Helmut. I think Helmut will assume he's helping out Thognoth with so +10 to the, which would make that actually a success, marginal success.
Nice.
I mean, I'm happy to do a bit of hunting in.
Thank you.
If Rudy's feeling a little bit.
Give us a challenging outdoor survival test, please.
Okay. Yes, he's quite challenging. Let's have a go. Oof. I might as well try that again, I think.
An arrow to the foot.
I mean, when you're hunting and you get a crit fail, that generally results in an encounter.
Right.
But...
Yeah, I'll give that another go.
Yep.
Here we go. Hey.
There you go. Ooh.
Just by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah. You don't have Hunter's Eye, do you?
No, I think that's one of Rudy's ones.
Yeah.
I've got the not that it's really relevant, the stealth in wild places, the rover, but
yeah, that won't necessarily play in here.
I am a trapper, but I guess we ain't got time for that sort of thing.
I mean, you can set traps. It's just that by the time you come back.
Yeah.
So what you're going to be able to find, that is something you could do in camping, though, when you camp.
Yep.
Though you will be in, what is it?
I don't know how long it takes us to get
Clay
there.
Gap this evening.
Days,
one day to Clay Gap and then one day up to Asheville.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll be staying somewhere. Okay.
So it's you get enough food to feed 2 people for every success level that you get, but you got 0 success levels. You succeeded, but you got 0 success levels.
Is that just for myself then, or?
Yeah, I think it must be that you get a minimum of 2. So you'll get enough for 2 people. For this. You do still need to cook the meat, but it's pretty good. And it is quite late in the day. You should be getting quite close to where where Axwell is. And let me get you out of this town here. And bring you on over to probably that, I guess. Get rid of Errant. Or maybe this is near mining territory, so probably a little harsher, something like that. All right, I guess we don't need Katarina today. Don't need Errant. Yes, that's everyone. And what you find, Thartnoth. Give me a sec here. Yes. You spy a small group of travelers up ahead. They must have left not long before you guys did, and you're finally actually catching up to them. It is a group of 9 people that are traveling along, and unless you do anything different, you're likely to overtake them shortly before you reach Axwell. They seem completely oblivious to you, and they do not seem to be keeping a watch out, thanks to... we've lost Helmut. All right, Helmut.
And we think they probably came from Fire Ridge as well. That's our best take.
Unless they've come down from some, other community, then yeah, they likely left from Fire Ridge as well.
Men and women?
It is... Let's see here. It's going to be all men. Let me double check here. Sean, give us a D100 roll, please. Okay. Loving those 7s today.
Yeah. Big time.
Okay. All men. And they seem to have... it looks like a fairly empty cart. Based on there's probably 6 of them that are riding in the back of this cart. There's a sad-looking mule that's dragging it along, and then there is the other 3 are on the ground. Rudy, you've come upon other travelers up ahead, traveling the same direction, and Helmut and Thognoth have spotted them. They do not seem to be keeping watch particularly well, so they do not seem to have seen you. You guys could hang back, let them carry on ahead of you, or you can approach them. What would you guys like to do? You could rob them. I mean, the world is your oyster.
I'll mention it to Alwyn. Folks up ahead. And Rudy. Is Rudy normal yet? You're still hungover?
It's 8 hours of travel. I mean, you would have been up for a couple of hours. By this point, this is like the 7th hour of travel. Rudy, you're actually feeling yourself again.
Okay. Yeah.
How many was it?
9 total.
9. Yes, quite a lot.
9 men.
I mean, do you think we should try and find out where they're going, what they're doing, or just keep out of their way?
Are there weapons in evidence? When we get closer, can we tell?
You unfortunately just barely scrape by on that perception check. You could try and reconnoiter. You could employ that legendary Thognos stealth and reconnoiter up there too, employing that legendary Thognos speed.
You know, Thognos gotten better at a good number of things. Stealth is not not one of them.
You know, it's funny. We I had a comment on our because remember we late discovered the penalty for heavy armor. And it made me feel good because there's a lot of games where I've run them for years, and then someone will point out a rule, and I'm like, oh my god, why have I not known that for this long? They didn't know about it was someone who'd run second edition for quite some time, and they didn't know about the armor penalty for heavy armor that we found halfway through the session.
Yeah.
So what do you wish to do, guys?
Well, we could try and get a bit closer, couldn't we? And if we get discovered, then we get discovered, and we can introduce ourselves, and there's nothing lost.
Thogna, before you do get closer, I'll let you make a hard perception check, please. See if you can spot. Yeah. Because you were looking for weapons, right? And you're just a fair distance away, so.
Yeah.
Your eyes are also more attuned to underground. Every single one of them is armed. They've just concealed it. You just can't see them right now, but yeah. Every single one of them.
I'll try that again.
Okay.
Here we go.
Did I say every single one of them? I meant none of them. None of them are armed.
Okay.
However, they do have they're all a bunch of big lads. You know, if you were to guess, there's one who's on top of the cart, and he seems to be the one, the one who's sort of driving the cart, leading the cart. Is that the right verb?
Driving, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The way that he's talking to some of the others, you would guess he's the one in charge of whatever's going on here. But they have the look of laborers or whatnot. If you check with Rudy, because you got an impressive success. Rudy, Teamsters or stevedores. You know, that's the look of these guys.
Yeah.
Why you'd have 8 stevedores or they would be Teamsters, I guess, not stevedores. Yeah, do you just really like saying the word stevedore?
They've got a job on, haven't they? They've got some kind of job on.
Yeah. It's funny. This is again I'm talking way too much about fucking law school. First year law school, there's a couple of things that sort of become themes for you. First year contracts, fucking nothing but stevedores. There's so many contracts involving stevedores that we read in common law countries. All right, so then what? You can tell it's Teamsters who are moving along with a seemingly empty cart.
Let's you want to hail them?
Hail them.
A little less rough than myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is hailing? Oh, Teamsters.
Not me. Not I.
I'm happy to call out to them.
What do you say?
I'll just call out, "Hello there, travellers," and just see if we get any sort of response.
Yep. Everyone on the cart, everyone on the ground kind of turns around and looks at you. And there's a bit of the cart slows down. And the one who is leading the cart, or driving the cart, is the one who will respond. Would you once again, Darren, give us a D6 and a D100 roll, please?
D6 and D100.
Okay. So the cart slows to a halt, and the guy who's driving it turns around and looks at you. The others sort of look deferentially at him, and he looks back. Over there. You bound for?
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Or are you bound for Clay Gap?
I thought we was going to Axwell Keep. Are we not? Or
Clay Gap first, then up to Axwell.
Yes, we are travelling to Clay Gap. Are you also heading that way? It seems so.
We are. You lot are coming quite armed. You're looking to hire on.
We have business in the area. We need to speak to the Lord.
It's your business. It's none of mine. You're welcome to travel alongside. We'd welcome armed travelers such as you.
Yes.
We ain't got nothing to spare for caravan guards.
Well, there is talk of mutants in the area, so we're happy to escort you. Do you know if it's far from here?
There's a bit of kind of muttering amongst some of the stevedores. You can't quite hear, or Teamsters. Fuck, just stuck on that term. What was your question? Sorry.
No, I was just saying. Do you know if it's far from here? Clay Gap.
It's only an hour out still. Be there in no time.
Good.
You're welcome to walk alongside us in the interim.
Yeah.
We're happy to do that.
They call me Fabian.
Alwyn, and I'll sort of hold out a hand to him.
Okay. Well met.
Thognoth,
well met.
And the quiet one, that's Rudy.
the
Rudy, give us
grumpy
a
one that can't
percentile
hold his ale. It's, Rudy over there.
Give us a percentile roll, please, Rudy. Okay. It's a brief moment when he kind of studies you, and then, like, there's no sign of recognition or whatnot in his eyes. All right. Well met, you all. These are my lads. And maybe one of them kind of, and they are then get to the back, start pushing the cart so it can get moving again, and the single mule begins dragging it along. You got an hour to chit-chat with him if you have anything you wish to discuss.
I'll see if they're willing to sort of tell us what they're doing. I'll look over and sort of see an empty cart. I'll see you loading up with something, a clay gap.
Give us a. Let's see here. I think gossip. Gossip or charm. I'm fine with either.
They're both the same for me. So.
Okay. That good, eh?
Yeah.
Give us that, and then let's make it. I think average.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So he said, there's kind of a look among the Teamsters when you ask that, where like some of them look a little like, oh fuck, here we go, and some kind of have a, there's a sigh that goes down. It appears that what Fabian will regale you with is they apparently had a mishap with the cart on the way in. They were carrying a load of, it was something perishable, something that was damaged in the failure of the cart, and what they were intending on trading in order to load up in, what it would have been is fucking wine. They've got I don't think any of you have a past as a Wainwright, so you wouldn't notice the new wheel that's on here, but apparently they loaded this whole bloody thing up with wine from Fire Ridge, intending on selling it to thirsty miners at Clay Gap. and the wheel gave out and it broke the entire load. So he brought all these people to help load this shit up and, bring more stuff back, and that entire load is gone. So he's returning with a empty cart and a whole bunch of Teamsters that he has to pay that are not bringing any profitable thing back. So,
and he didn't think to turn back and sort of reload, or was they too close?
If you ask that, there's a lot of kind of like, oh shit. Yeah, he didn't have the money for it. He threw everything into that load. Turns out there's not a lot of insurance for cargo in here. No. So he is, and you get sort of the sense that this has been like 7 hours of him fucking bitching about this the whole time along. He had finally shut up about it. And then you guys came upon him, and like the whole lot of them are like, oh no, not again. So yeah, he's not pleased.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. But
yeah. I mean, new wheel, I suppose, but that cost him too. So, and I guess the rate that they're moving, that's probably the reason he's got one mule instead of two dragging the thing, is because one of the mules was injured in the mishap too. So that's why they're traveling so slowly. In amongst,
Rudy thought he was having a bad day.
Really? But in the midst of him doing that, is there anything else? Like, you've learned now why he's on the road and why they're delayed. Anything you guys wish to ask of them? That's a good enough role that you've got some other information you could gather.
I mean, I'll just ask him. Has he heard or seen anything of mutants in this area? Because I noticed that you're not particularly well armed and stuff.
On account of them all watching the mine. What arms could be handled? It's been raids on the mine.
Raids on the mine, or a clay gap?
Nothing like an excursion, but yeah, there's been folks set upon.
Anyone badly injured, or?
Oh, deaths, indeed.
Oh.
Not many, mind. There's some.
And did they take much?
Arsenal gear, but there is concern. So the real money's in protecting the mines. So we couldn't hire. Say, is that why you're traveling? Is that why you're coming up here? To hire on with Lord Kreutzfeld, hunt down and protect those interests of the mines.
Well, like I said, we were told there's problems with mutants, not bandits or raiders or whatever you want to call them.
No. They might as well be mutants for the savagery with which they attack. But
when you say savagery, is there something in particular?
It's funny you ask.
Huh.
They've taken their heads.
Oh.
Taken them away.
Lean off.
That seems very barbaric.
Too right.
And was this recent, did you say?
Oh, aye. Ongoing. Still. Last few months, it's been trouble.
Well, I must speak to the Lord Axwell.
The Kreuzfelds, you are here to be hired on. I thought so. He points at you, Tharknoff. Normally your kind come up here, for mining advice. We ain't seen one of your kind since before my grandfather's time. Not in these lands. You're a mercenary.
Am I what?
A mercenary?
No. I mean, we're here to look into some of the trouble, as we mentioned. We're out of, where are we out of? Big city? We're out
Salzenmund.
We're out of Salzenberg.
So, did you intentionally get it wrong?
I just said the first thing that came to mind.
He's not from round here. He's not from round here. No, stop it. He's just not. He's learning the ways.
I'm just gonna push through the manling, whatever. Let them chitter chatter among themselves. That's fine. He says, "Yeah, we're here to deal with some of the trouble, but we don't know all the details, so that's very helpful. This decapitation business, it's not the first we've heard of it, actually, and it's good to get your news."
Anything else you guys wish to ask? There's 2 successes from that gossip, so you could ask one more thing.
And what did he say, location-wise, Kevin? If he did, about the decapitations that he was aware of, did he say location?
On the outskirts of the mining camp.
Gotcha.
Or site, I guess. It's not a camp.
Yeah, we came across not a hamlet. That wouldn't be a hamlet, right? The kids? That wasn't a hamlet. That was
a thorp, wouldn't it? At best, it'd be a thorp.
A fort.
Thorpe.
Oh, Thorpe.
Thorpe.
All right.
Thorpe, hamlet, village, town, city.
Yeah, we came across he stumbles with the, his manling words, but he came across a Thorpe, I think you might call it.
Did it attack you?
No. Human humor.
Human.
Yeah, we came across a Thorpe with some decapitation issues.
There's a collective kind of like, what the fuck? Amongst the Teamsters for this. Decapitations. If what your intent is to spread a rumor, that's what you could do with that last success. What's your fellowship bonus, Thognoth?
1.
Okay. Hopefully it's amongst the chatty Cathy of the group.
I'll try and reinforce it.
What's your fellowship bonus?
Mine's 3 for fellowship.
3, okay.
So, yeah, that's why we're as interested. There is, there's some nasty business going on around here. Not just these mutants, but this is all news to us. This is all new information.
Indeed.
Then, I guess we leave our session, guys, with you rolling into Clay Gap, the thriving metropolis of Clay Gap. Guys, you've gone up from a Thorpe to this is even a village.
Wow.
Bigger than a hamlet.
Huh.
Yeah. So, is it 150 XP? Or is it 100 XP? No, it's 100 in this game.
It's 100.
100 in this game.
Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah. Okay, so you each get 100 XP. And then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 56 of our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to this game, this campaign, and No, we don't. We have a channel dedicated to the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as most of the other games and campaigns we run on the channel. Find a group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like, for instance, if you wanted to track down that second edition character pack, that cool thing, they may have it in stock. If they do not have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. That includes if there is something they have in stock that is in a condition that you don't want to buy it at. Like, I've got one box set there that all they've got is fair condition. I'm waiting for a new one to come in, but whenever a new one does come in, I get an email about that. So they'll send you an email, and if you make a purchase $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code SPRING26DM. It's listed down below, all caps, all one word. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through the website. That discount code will change as of May 1st, 2026. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our Grim and Perilous players. So Graham, Sean, and Darren, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on making your way to yet another town where I'm sure there's going to be more booze, more games. Yeah. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time, but until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our grim and perilous heroes are encountering as they're simply trying to bring justice to this errant noble. And until we see again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.